Well, two things. One, I think Life After Death is the best produced hip-hop album of all time.
Really?
Yes,
oh, I
do.
didn't know you went to that conclusion.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I'm not even going to fight you on it because I will have to think about it.
I think it's the best.
I'm pretty sure I disagree, but I'm not going to be like, I don't love that production.
I mean, fine. You can disagree. You just give me your album.
That's the thing. I would have to sit and think about.
Okay,
I mean, I would off the top of my head, I'd probably give you Illmatic, which is comparable.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
See, here's the thing about what. Let me go. What I say. When you listen to Illmatic,
and also the Black Album, which is my favorite produced Jay-Z album.
More than the Blueprint.
Yes.
Interesting.
I like the production on that more.
I do like the production on the Black Album. I think it's very good, except for one song.
What's the one song?
Justify My Thug.
Oh, yeah.
Don't care for the DJ Quick production on there.
Yeah.
The thing is about production, and Illmatic is by far.
Some people would say Ready to Die, by the way. I'm sure a lot of people would say Ready to Die.
See, the problem is Illmatic and Ready to Die.
Ready to Die, a lot of the beats are similar to one another.
The drums sound a lot the same.
Yeah.
The thing with Illmatic is you kind of get the two of the productions better. You have one of my favorite songs, The World Is Yours, in Illmatic.
The samples are more diverse.
The samples are more diverse in Illmatic. Illmatic's good, but the thing, what's great about Illmatic is when you listen to Illmatic, you hear the sound of this time. You hear 94 New York. You can hear it. Illmatic should be put, if they ever have a time capsule for the early 90s, you should stick Illmatic in that time capsule, dig it in the ground, open it up in 2124 and whatever it is, and listen to it, and you'll be like, oh, this is what New York sounded like at that time. And it will be perfect. Like, that captures that. The thing I think about with Life After Death that I think is so good is just how musically diverse it is. Some of the beats still sound like they can sound today. To some degree, Illmatic does sound, when I say this, I don't mean this in a negative way, dated. It totally encapsulates a certain period of time and sound, right? I don't necessarily, I feel like the good thing about Life After Death is the sound is so varied, and the musicality of it through a lot of the Hitman production and Diddy, and like we just saw What's Beef that was sampled on Meek Mill's album, and the violins in that song. It's very musically rich for a hip hop album and diverse, and I really like that in terms of the samples. And I just think the production, I still listen to production. I still listen to like Notorious Thugs, and I'm like, yo,
I love that.
Notorious Thugs knocks. The piano's great.
My favorite, my Victory doesn't count as a Biggie song, but those are my favorite.
That's a very well produced song.
That doesn't, that's probably my favorite Biggie verses, but my favorite Biggie song is actually the last song on Life After Death. You're nobody till somebody kills you.
I just think Life After Death, for a double disc, nobody in hip hop is.
Listen to that song when you're walking home at night. You'll get creeped out.
Nobody. I just think dude, how many songs on Life After Death? 24?
Oh, Jesus.
It's a double disc that I could literally listen all the way.
Sky's the limit. Very well produced.
That's what I'm saying. The production on Life or Death is so good, man.
It is.
It's so good. Like, you would listen to those beats without any lyrics.
It is. I'm not as high on the album as you are, but I do like. I told you there are a bunch of songs that the album I really like. I also like "Long Kiss Goodnight," which is right before Nobody's Somebody Kills You, which is another one of my favorite Biggie beats. I would say.
Yeah, I think Life or Death is fantastic.
I mean, guys have great first albums. They get more of a budget, and then their second album, it was written. Life After Death has more diversified production.
But I actually think in this case,
Life After
Biggie's
Death
second
is
album is a better
written.
album it is better than it was written.
Okay,
it's also better than Ready to Die.
Okay,
I also think that too.
Okay.
I'll probably piss off some older people than me, but whatever.